So today, let's talk about the fact that it's been about 90 days of posting every day. 3 months of every day posting. It's quite wild to think that it's only 2 months, only 3 months now, and kind of wild to think that it's already 3 months now. It's like a mixture of feelings because it's gone so quick, yet it's also gone a bit slow at the same time. And I am impressed with myself a little bit being able to post every day. For me, I've never felt like I've done something consistently every day, like every single day. And it's quite an achievement, a little bit, not too much, but it's a little bit, because I can recognize that it's something I've done every day. Now, don't get me wrong, I've not filmed every day. I've got old videos that I've filmed over a year, and I film about 3 or 4 videos a week. And that system makes it quite easy to post every day. And to me, the number one thing that gets me to post every day is a bit of organisation and a bit of a system in place that works for you. If you probably looked at me, you wouldn't say, God, he's so organised with this. But the system that I have means that I don't necessarily have to be too organised. It's all kind of done for me. I edit on my dinner break. I edit these videos into shorter clips on my dinner break. And I do a little summary, so I have a caption for it, and I know what the video's on about. So if I ever don't know what the video is about, I have those notes. I have the captions. I have the title. I do all that while I'm going through this video, and also double checking just to see, is the audio alright? Is there anything majorly wrong, or is it even good? Is it good enough? Most of the times I'm not too fussed about that, because they're just my thoughts. I'm just being honest, really. So that's fine most of the time. And then I upload stuff, get it all sorted on that, and that's pretty much it. And then I get to the gym, and in between my workout, like my breaks, or when I'm doing cardio, I'll do the thumbnail, I'll put the title on, I'll do all the little things, I'll post and schedule things. And if I don't do that, I'll do it when I get home. That's then a 10-minute, 5-minute job. And that system to me means that I don't even have to think about it. All the thinking is done when I'm going through the video. And that takes me 20 minutes maybe. Depends really how interesting the video is, how many points there is to make and stuff like that. And that's it. I don't look at statistics. I've been told comments on posts makes you videos get more views. Started commenting on my own post, can't be bothered with it, so put that in the bin. At the end of the day, for me to carry on doing this and for me to post every day, another key factor is doing what you love, is doing it because you enjoy it. And the things that you don't enjoy, maybe don't do. I know you've got this sort of champion mindset of you got to do things that you don't love to progress. And I'm a bit like, yeah, I fully agree with that. There are things that I don't want to do that I do, that I make as easy as possible to make it easy to do, so I don't have to think about it really. Yeah, that's what I've done. But at the end of the day, there's some things that I don't want to do, that don't agree with me, that don't agree with who I want to be and what I want to do and the joy I get from it. So you got to figure that out. Are you okay with looking at this over a 10-year period and saying, success now is completely fine. And by success, I mean views. I've always got success because I'm doing something I love. But on the other hand, yeah, views. You want people to hear what you're saying. You want, if this helps someone, that's great. So the more people that has a chance to help, even better. But I'm not searching for it. I'm not craving for views. Sure, I can get disappointed when I see, a video get 1 view or whatever. But you've just got to keep the mindset of, how long? What's your timeline? That's what I've learned in the 90 days. It's what's your timeline? Because it was so hard at the start in the first month to not care about views, to look at the views and go, God, I'm only getting 2, 1, 0 on most. No one's watching. And I found a bit of peace in that. I found a bit of peace in the fact that no one was watching. Because you don't have to be insecure. You don't have to worry about what you're doing because no one's seeing it. That's another benefit. It's another value you get from having no views. And you can just say, right, as long as you're posting videos that you want to do, then down the line, 10 years down the line, that's fine. You've been you, and if people view it, whatever, fantastic, because you've been you. So that's another key thing I'd keep in mind. Try and not pay attention to the views. Like now, now I see them, and it doesn't affect me. I just scroll past. I don't even look on some things because it doesn't bother me anymore. But it will bother you at the start, and you just gotta, it bothers you because it's embarrassing. Because it's like you're doing this dream and there's not any success in terms of outwardly. There's no outward success of like what people can see. No one else can see an achievement. And that could make you insecure and embarrassed. And it's not about that. It's about you not forgetting. You got to focus on not forgetting why you're doing this. And when you look at it like that, you can prioritize that and say, it's fine. In another 10 years, absolutely, if I'm not successful, we'll start thinking, right, we need to improve on different things. But like for me right now, it's 3 months into the game. What do you expect? Sure, you get overnight hits and stuff like that. Some people do. But do you really want that? Do you want people watching you for you? And, I try not to fall into these habits of catchy titles and stuff like that, and being an influencer, having these tactics that are out there to get people to watch, almost like a salesman. No, my thing is, if your product's good enough, you don't need to sell it. And that's what I'm trying to do. And if my product's not good enough, it doesn't sell, and that's completely fine. You look at the other reason why you're doing it. Do I enjoy what I'm doing? Yeah. So that's how I'm thinking about it. And if you're not a success outwardly in 10 years, you go for another 10 years and you keep doing it because you enjoy it, you can last forever. And for me, I'm never going to quit. Unless I lose interest, absolutely. But if I never quit, I'm never going to fail. That's how I think of it. If I don't stop doing this, it will be a success in terms of views and whatever. It's already a success right now for me because I enjoy what I'm doing. And the funny thing with never quitting and never stopping is the only thing that can stop you in this life is death. When you die, I'm damn right not going to be posting any videos. And when it comes to my deathbed, if I've been doing this for, let's say, 60 years and there is no success, how funny is that? How funny and how proud can you be that you did something for 60 years with no approval from anyone else but yourself? So you can be proud of that you stuck to something for 60 years. Who can say that? And then the other part is, it's funny, it's because, yeah, You thought someone would like it, but 60 years of doing it, you got no success. To me, that's funny. And that's how I see it. I'm like, yeah, that would be absolute jokes. Because it's so embarrassing that it becomes funny. You can laugh at yourself with that. And it might be fantasy, who knows? But if I just keep that mindset, there's no problem. There's no issues with getting no views. There's no issues with no one seeing it. And to me, that's one of the big things that gets me through, or not even gets me through, but keeps me going. You know, before I started posting, because I was filming for a year before I posted. Before I posted, I made an effort into finding a strong foundation in why I'm doing this, finding joy, finding love, finding a reason to do it other than views. And I weren't posting until I found that out. And once I found that out, the reason is it helps me to be doing this. I enjoy it. It gets everything off my mind. And by doing that, I know I can do it forever. And posting every day is easy. It becomes easier when you've got a system in place, and you do it the way you want to do it. But yeah, anyway, peace.